Hello everybody, you're here with Claudio Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching and being here with me. So today is an episode of Dior. If you've seen my other videos, I've been talking, it was a whole story about why, but this is a new product and a new product I'm very excited to try. I haven't tried it. It's first impression of Dior Golden Bouquet 509. Now, I'm not sure if this is limited edition, but it is new probably because look at the embossing. Oh my goodness gracious, look how beautiful this is. When I first saw it, I really got excited about it, especially because of that very nude, barely there, but not on the cools and not very sparkly, because I have had some of those, or I have some of those. So I'm very curious. I don't know if it will be worthwhile given that most of them will get lost in my skin. We'll swatch it together, but I'm excited to try it. So if you're interested in this product and some other few goodies, please keep on watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Ring the bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. Oh, I hope it's not one of those days today. All right. Well, I guess the first thing we need to do is to swatch them, and I'll do that right now. What do I have on my face? I do have a combination of foundations because I just did which one you like best. So I have a little bit of Shiseido and a little bit of Dior, then I try to equalize them. But I'll link the video in the card or down below so you can go and check it out if you want. And then I put a little bit of Tom Ford bronzer and a little bit of blush, very tiny bit. And I'll list it down below, and some eyebrow gel. Why? Because I usually do that at the end and to finalize a well done look. But today I just thought, since it's gonna be a very light, barely there, I thought a good eyebrow color or brightening will be a good idea. All right, so I'm done with the swatches. There you have it. Ta-da! Very lovely. They do show on my skin, I mean, very lightly differences, but I see it. And I'm very curious about this. What a perfect color for the crease. A little bit shimmer. This is the white cooler, but this is a little more golden. And this has a little bit of that champagne sort of thing. This is more golden yellow, more white. And then of course the brown. Very different than if you saw my other video, I said that I didn't know this one was gonna be for sale in the States. So I got the Grand Bal, which has a lot more shimmers. And, but I feel they're very different. Let me put them side by side and we'll see how they look in the, so this is a new one. You see the embossing, right? So the embossing makes a difference in the luxury experience. And then this is one that is there. What do you call it? Not fixed, but this one, I just tried it a couple of videos ago, and I think it's so worth it. It's gorgeous, but it is shinier. So we'll see. This one doesn't appear. It has some shine. You saw that, but not much. All right. Do you want me to swatch it side by side? All right, I'll do that real quick here. So here they are side by side. This one, oh my goodness gracious, they are so light. That is on swatching it the same. So let me do a second coat. I'll be right back. All right, well, here is with 2 coats in each swatch, the Grand Bal. Swatching it doesn't do any justice to it because in the eye, and then when you kind of blend it with this, it just takes a life of its own. So I encourage you to see the video I made on this palette. But now comparing it to this, I'm very curious how it's gonna look in the eyes because this ones look a lot more light reflecting on the palette. But now swatching it, I'm very, very curious. So, all right, let's play. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the white all over, just because I'm very curious if it lights my lid or not. Is it worthwhile? Oh yeah, you see that? Very, very lovely. So I'm gonna put this white all over my lid, not all over my area. And then I'm gonna do the next color up on the other lid, just to see if there's any difference between one or the other. Definitely is. I did turn the brush to the other side. So in real life, definitely is. This is a lot more color than this. This one also seems to have a lot more light reflecting than this, but you can go very subtle or more, and this one has a little more golden tone. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take let me clean my brush. Take this one that I thought was the nicest for the crease color, this one right here, and see what that does. I'm gonna put it here. Oh, very, very lovely. It does have light reflecting qualities. I wouldn't even say shimmer because I don't see specks on it, but it's not matte. You see that? I don't think you can see that on camera. What I mean is it has a little more texture and it has a little more of reflecting than if it was just matte or a matte color. Very interesting. Let me try it now this side. So it is perfectly in enough of a very subtle. You see that? I think I like this side better so far, just because the golden and then this with a little touch, I wouldn't say orange, but bronzing peachy, you know, it has a little bit of orange. Orange is a big word, right? So what I want to do now is, because I don't like this color with that like that. I mean, it's so subtle, it probably doesn't matter. But to me, I like this side better. And now I'm just going to place that color, which seemed to have more payout than the other two, all over my lid, except under the eyebrow. So I think this one can definitely be a one and done. Look at that, that's beautiful. And then perhaps the brown as a liner. This one I'm gonna leave it like this. I just wanna see if it really makes a difference. And so the next thing I'm gonna do is line. Now I'm wondering if it's gonna be the same thing as the Grand Bal, where the brown can blend with all the others, or it's just really for lining purposes. So I'm gonna go up very, very almost vertical because of my hoodie eyes. If you've seen my videos, you know, I try to do the thing this way. I mean, it kind of looks like that, like if I did it that way, but you know, it's not. Look how vertical it is. I mean, it's diagonal, but I'm really aiming up there. Well, so far I love it as an eyeliner. Look at that. Very, very, very nice. Now on the other side, I will play and see if it blends. And then I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. So they both look the same, but. So the first thing I want you to notice is how beautiful and understated and just, look at that. Right? So this with a little darker all over, this one with the two colors. I like this one better. I don't know about you, but this is so subtle and nice. It's elegant. So now what I want to do is, let's say I want to ramp this side. And so I am really bringing the liner a little heavier. And we're gonna blend, blend, blend. And see if this brown, so it doesn't blend as easy as the Grand Bal. That's not to say that it doesn't blend easy. It's just the Grand Bal brown, this one was, I mean, it was such a unique shade and blending and what that did to the other colors. So this one blends more like a good quality, but the regular way of blending a darker color, which I am liking, right? So now I'm gonna grab with this brush instead of the lining brush and just see the application. It's very, very nice. Definitely nice. So it blends well, but it doesn't do the magic of the other one. The other one, and I think it was supposed to do that with the other shades, where it really just changed color on you depending on what was underneath. I don't think this shade is like that. Maybe I'll show you what I mean on my hand. If not, you can go to that video and see what it did, and you know, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. All right. Look how beautiful that's shaping. Wow. I do like that a lot. So it went from a very natural sort of eye look every day, and then you can really start ramping it up. I mean, to the point, let's really play, right? I'm kind of filling radiantly my lid, my mobile lid, and then I am bringing it up like a crease shade. And then I'm gonna bring another brush just to really blend in everything. The only place I'm really careful is right here under the brow. And then I am just gonna use my foundation brush that I used earlier. Probably has some left over. I'm just trying to clean this part. And then blend, blend, blend again. I like that a lot. And then I will place a little bit of the, So we did use this one all over. So, and this is the whitest. So I'm gonna take the next one from the white up, which is that one, and just use it in here, in the inner to middle, and then the white in the inner corner and up. Trying to kind of make a little gradient there. Oh yeah, really, really like it. What do you guys think? You like that little thing? Yeah. Now you can really then play combining it with the other one. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But I think I'm gonna do that in the next video that I make with both palettes, because this video is about this palette and I really like what's happening. Right? So so this is a final look really, because it's just very natural. I have the 3 colors, 1, 2, and 3, and I will wear it like this. It just needs some mascara, of course. But I am going to equalize them and put some mascara on, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. I added a little bit of eyeliner in Cocoa from Victoria Beckham. Of course, I should have put Dior eyeliner, which is beautiful, gorgeous, and it would have gone well, but I didn't think about that. So I added that, and of course mascara. That is Pat McGrath Fetish, which I've been enjoying quite a bit. And so I was thinking of adding just a little bit of blush, and I was debating if I was gonna go a little more peachy, a little more rosy, a little something. But I just got this new 459 Charnelle, and I really was surprised and enjoy it. It's more nude brown. It has a little bit of peach. So we're just gonna try a little bit of this and see. I think this blush is so perfect for now fall because it's still on the browns. Now that's not to say this Queen, you know, this eyeshadow palette, I think it will last to spring, summer, winter. Why? Because you saw how natural you can make the look. It is just gorgeous. It is, you can make it very natural, understated, or look, I mean, you can really make a night look. I mean, if you put a bolder sort of lipstick or just like that, I think it's gorgeous. I just do. I think it will go into one of those must-haves, but very different than the other naturals like the Nude Dress, and those have a little more tint towards the peach and towards the pink. This one is just so, what would say, natural, neutral, but golden, browns. I mean, I'm liking where this is going a lot. It's not on the olive greens. It's none of those colors. This is kind of a rest nude palette where it's just flattening. You can make it very natural, or you can really make a ramp up look, but without much fuss, if you know what I mean. We'll go with everything, I don't care if you're wearing pink dress. I think this will go with a little pinkish lipstick. That's just me. So in that sense, I really like this palette quite a bit. All right, well, tell me your thoughts. This will be the final look. Oh, and by the way, I am wearing, it came with this sample, Rouge Dior, the iconic couture lipstick, Rendez-Vous. This is a 683 satin lipstick. I tried this before in my videos because I received this sample before. I guess they're really marketing for this color because it's usually like a very unique. I guess they want to make this a very iconic color. It is gorgeous. Rendez-Vous Satin. It is really beautiful, neutral, will go with everybody. I wouldn't say it's my favorite precisely because of that neutrality. I don't feel it does anything to ramp up, to lower up, to do something. However, if you really don't know what to wear, I do believe this will go with everything. So it's one of those colors that you don't love them, but you don't dislike them, and they become very usable. You know, one of those things you never expected, but then you use it all the time. I think this is that kind of color. So I do like it quite a bit. And no, I don't think I will purchase just yet for the reasons I just explained. And I do have this sample. And so, but very beautiful color. So there you have it. This is the final look. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell in the right-hand corner and please comment down below. Thank you very much. Bye.